Turkey, you need to put a small ring, the smaller ring in the...
Hey, Matt. Yeah. The only running that I'm gonna be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head too.
The Canelo Alvarez vs. Terence Crawford fight has finally taken place, and if you thought it was just another press meeting, think again. Terence Crawford did not simply clap back after being shoved by Canelo Alvarez. He stood there, smiled, stared the Mexican hero dead in the eyes, and said for words that shocked the whole fight world, "I will kill you." This wasn't trash talk for hits, nor was it one of those stage fights to sell pay-per-views. Crawford meant every remark. You could hear the hatred in his voice, and the tension has changed this bout from simply another super fight to something personal, something dangerous.
I'm hunting him. That's it. I'm hunting everything that he got, and I'm gonna take it come September 13th. I want all the people in the stands that booed me, they gonna cry when they go home. They're crying.
Go ahead.
Wow.
And while Canelo may have the belts, fan base, and size edge, but is coming in like a man on a mission. It was visible in his eyes. This is no longer simply about making a point. It's about stealing Canelo's pride, reputation, and sporting power. So, why did Canelo lose his composure? Let's take a look at how Crawford switched the energy and how this moment may have greatly changed the tempo of the fight.
What's up, New York? Thanks for coming out today. We appreciate it. All right, let's get this started. Who's got the first question?
Okay, let us set the situation. We're at the Fanatics Fest at the Javits Center in New York City. The second stop on the press tour for the unbeaten super middleweight battle between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford, which takes place on September 13th in Las Vegas. The stress goes through the roof. This was not your normal face-off, with phony smiles and contrived trash talk. It was a pressure cooker. After a heated exchange, Canelo snapped, moved forward, and shoved Crawford hard in the chest. The cameras, and nuts, and security rushed in, but didn't flinch. He took a step back, straightened his shirt, smiled, and delivered an unexpected response. "You're going to pay for that week of push I gave you. Remember I said this." When Canelo started to walk away as if nothing had happened, Crawford said, under his breath, "I will kill you right now." This battle was already enormous before the turmoil. We're talking about 2-pound 4-pound kings meeting head-to-head in Vegas for the undisputed super middleweight title. Crawford is moving up to weight classes, and Canelo is protecting the title he has held for years, but it's no longer just about the titles. It's personal.
Now you're skipping middleweight, no rehydration clause, nothing like that, to move up to fight a guy who has dominated that weight class for a decade, or weight classes for a decade. Why do it this way?
Why not? I always say, why not? You know, all the greats do things that people think that's impossible. You know, so within myself, I have the confidence, the skills. I got all the tools to beat Canelo. So why not?
Canelo, you are right now El Gran Campeón Mexico, right? Like, you are the guy. Richard, good to see you.
Crawford is not only trying to make history, but also to humiliate Canelo in front of his supporters. Bud stated that he plans to disappoint the entire nation on Mexican Independence Day weekend. I want everyone in the stands who booed me to cry when they go home.
Listen, however they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we gotta fight, and I'm gonna win the fight. As simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you push for?
No, I didn't.
And is there any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
Here is the thing. This did not come out of nowhere. Crawford has been calling Canelo out for years.
When you say, I want Canelo, is there anybody in the camp that would say, you're not ready for this?
That's a big boy. He's strong. That's a conversation. It's not just, oh man, you will whoop his ass.
Like yes, man type stuff.
I'm not worried about Canelo. I'm not thinking about Canelo. I'm just focused on Israel Majima.
In a small way, is this a stepping stone to your dream fight?
I don't look at fights as stepping stone. It's about now.
And Canelo kept waving it off as if Bud didn't belong in the conversation, saying things like, I have nothing to prove against Crawford. If the money's right, maybe. Translation: Canelo thought Bud was too little, too broke, and not worth his attention.
Tonight, Terrence Crawford was with Turkey Al-Sheikh at the other event across town. Put out an open challenge to you on the internet with Turkey Al-Sheikh calling you out. What's your response to Terrence Crawford's call out tonight?
No comment.
But Crawford never stopped barking. And now that the bag is right, the platform has gone global, with Netflix and Saudi money participating. Terrence has finally been given permission to chase greatness, and he is approaching the task as if it were a hit. I'm hunting down everything he has and will take it on September 13. This is more than simply a fight for Bud. It's about legacy, respect, and showing everyone wrong yet again.
I want to speak to you about some of Turkey's comments. He said he doesn't want Tom and Jerry, people running away in the ring. What did you make of that?
I agree with that. People want to see a good fight. People want to see a good fight, and I agree with that.
Do you think
because people come and spend money to see a great fight, and if the other fighters come and run all the night and don't make a good fight, it's deceptional.
Do you think he saw your fight with Skull and potentially came to the conclusion?
We talk after. We talk after about that, and it's very sad. But it is what it is.
I know.
I hope not. I hope not, because we expect a great fight, the fight of the century, right? So I hope not.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Let's keep it real for a second. Crawford is entering a known country. He's stepping up from 154 to 168 pounds to face a man who's built like a tank and is used to taking hits from big lads. And Canelo is no slouch. The dude's record is 63 wins, 2 loses, 2 draws. Most recently, he defeated William Skull in May to reclaim the IBF title and show fans that he's still that guy.
I know Turkey is in your corner,
I promise you.
but look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Shane Mosley had to join in and throw shade at Bud. He said, I think Canelo is too huge. Crawford is a fighter, not a mover. He'll want to trade, which will be a problem. Crawford's ego may set him up, but if there's one guy who lives under pressure.
You can take a guy like Canelo, this guy can do, he can pick and choose who he want to fight. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about Canelo. Easy, man. Cakewalk, easy. Y'all sitting up here, y'all praising this dude was nothing. I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy. Y'all always disrespecting our fighters.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Okay, now let's reverse the process. Yes, Canelo has the stature, experience, and has fought big names on the world's biggest stages, but Terence Crawford is not going into that ring intimidated. Crawford is not only skilled, he is also surgically violent and has a cool anger that is truly terrifying.
Well, every time I see him, he'll come and be like, Canelo. Yeah, you know how Billy do it too, yeah. Every time, I'll be like, man, come on, man. Yeah. So, every time he say that, you know, I just be like gradually getting into like looking at like, okay. And he like, he's not that big. You know, he heavy, but he not that big. Right. You know, and I'm just like, all right. I'm laughing, but at the same time it started hitting me like, all right, man, maybe he on to something. You know, and then I started sizing him up and I'm like, all right, well, Canelo 5'7". You know, my arms longer. Yeah. He's strong, I'm strong. Right. You know, it be, to me, skill for skill. Right. You know, because Canelo not the biggest 168 fighter. So I just started looking into it and I'm like, man.
This man is a technician. He does not simply box you. He analyzes, disassembles, and dismantles you piece by piece. His ability to switch hit isn't just for show. He changes from orthodox to southpaw in the middle of a combination, as if he's rewiring the matrix in real time. His timing is freakishly exact, one wrong move, and he'll counter you so perfectly that you appear to have fallen into your own punch. And his ring IQ, we're talking grandmother-level chess. Crawford analyzes opponents as if he is your entire fight camp store in his head. He's patient, never panics, and never looks for knockouts, but when the chance arises, he smells blood and finishes with precision. And mentally, this guy is cold. You never see him scared or react emotionally. No theatrics, no wasted energy. Just attention, the dead serious type of focus that makes even elite fighters question themselves before the first bell every time. The boxing world has questioned him, whether he was moving up in weight, facing deadly punchers, or fighting on enemy soil. That has pulled up, clocked in, and strolled away, leaving his opponent confused, broken, or sleeping. Plus, Crawford fights like he's trying to stop you, like he has a personal grudge, like there's something inside him that only gets fed when he knocks you down in front of the world.
I feel I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not. Kovalev.
Kovalev was older. He does.
Billy Joe.
Does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not there.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching them, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be good.
This fight isn't just about Canelo defending his title. Crawford is coming to rob the castle, and if Canelo thinks size will save him, he may be walking into a trap created by the most dangerous mind in boxing today. Hear me out. The boxing world is split. Canelo fans think but will fold like a lawn chair the moment he feels that 168 power. They believe the shove at the press conference was only a taste of the strength difference.
If Canelo couldn't knock out Charlo, or you really think that he's gonna knock out Crawford? I would pick Terrence Crawford to beat a Canelo Alvarez, even at 168. Everybody can call me crazy and whatever you want to say. I get it. Y'all didn't believe me when I told you about Spence, but trust me, Crawford will figure out a way. I know a secret y'all don't know, and I ain't gonna tell you why I would pick Terrence Crawford, but it's part of the secret is the reason why I'm picking him to win the fight. So
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
But Crawford fans, they're locked in, they say, but Scott, that silent killer energy that let me cook vibe, and once the bell rings, all the size and shts in the world won't mean a thing when Canelo starts missing punches and getting lit up by combos. The thing about Crawford is he believes he's on it. Like he believes he's the one, so that's the difference between him and any other fight is a Canelo fight, cause Canelo people fight. The idea of Canelo Alvarez opposed to fighting individually, the thought of him is what put us fear in their heart. But he doesn't care about the cause he so it's a totally different thing. So if he can implement his strategy and ride it out to the end of the fight, he's going to be successful. But if Canelo do what he needs to do, and the timing has to be on point, cause he's not that fast as Crawford is. It's all about timing. Even neutral fans are foaming at the mouth for this one, because finally boxing is delivering a fight that actually has real stakes, real history, and real violence incoming. Now let's talk about the viral quote, "I will kill you." People online are split. Some are saying but cross the line, others say it's just fight hype, raw emotion, and testosterone. In a sold-out press room, I'm going with Terrence Crawford. You know I'm big weight jump, a dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terrence Crawford's will, and that he can't figure it out against you. You know it ain't no disrespect toward Canelo, but I might said this the last couple. I'm not betting against Terrence Crawford, against nobody right now. You got to show me that you can beat him. But let's not act like Canelo's innocent here. That shove, that was disrespectful. You don't touch another man unless you're ready to go 12 rounds right there. Bud's response, it was not about public relations, but about power. Do you want to escalate it? Cool. Now you have to deal with the consequences, and you can promise the Nevada Commission is keeping a close eye on this one, because there will be blood on September 13th. Oh, and in case you missed it, this brawl is getting worldwide attention. We're talking about Netflix streaming it live worldwide. Dana White of the UFC is marketing it, and Turkey has allowed Saudi money to back it. This is more than just a boxing match, it's a cultural crossover event, and if you're a fight fan, it's like the Super Bowl, World Cup, and WrestleMania all in one night.
Could you kill me with your bare hand?
I could. I'll choke you
Look
out.
how quick you both said yes.
Wow.
True.
I wouldn't
Wow,
even
you
punch
both went yeah. like you want to right now.
You want me to lie you?
Wow.
No.
Both of you like bang, bang, yeah. Yeah, right now.
For sure.
You could, right?
Definitely.
You could kill me with just...
Easy.
Really?
Yeah.
How would you kill me out of interest?
Just one punch.
Really?
Yeah. Because, let me tell you why. Because you don't used to getting here, so...
You've no idea about my fight rate.
Oh, well, I don't know, but
I grew up with two brothers. Trust me.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 60.
You're going to sleep. He said I'm 60. You're going to sleep.
I've sparred with Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, sparred.
There's a video.
We talk about bare knuckles, you're going to sleep.
Really?
Yeah.
You
Look at the relish you both say that.
With a viral moment like "I will kill you" in the mix, expect the PPV to set records. So the real question is, are you on Team Canelo or Bud? I will KO Crawford? Please let us know in the comments below. If you're excited, hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you in the next movie.